GamingBolt presents 15 craziest things gamers have done in GTA 5. Say what you will about Take-Two Interactive milking it dry, but Grand Theft Auto 5, and by extension Grand Theft Auto Online, have led to some incredibly crazy antics from its player base. The sheer number of insane things players have attempted since the game's original release is never ending, but we'll attempt to highlight 15 of the best here. Cheaters versus cheaters. When you're Rev Drucifer and have played Grand Theft Auto Online for a good 80 days or so, you clearly love the game. So when you're the victim of forced cash drops which flag you as a cheater and send you into the bad sport lobby where there's seemingly no escape, at least in Drucifer's case, it hurts a lot. Exasperated, Drucifer actually took matters into his own hands, seeking out a modder who got him out of the bad sport lobby for a price. Fighting cheaters with cheating? Maybe, but such services are also available to grant players weapons, camos, garage editing, and so much more. Skydiving. You wouldn't think someone could top hiring a modder, but this comes pretty close. Remember the small hole where the O should be. At some point, player 1Orion1 decided to actually skydive through that hole, a feat that not many players can lay claim to achieving. Alien Supply Mission. For many years, GTA Online teased players with the potential of aliens. There have been updates here and there potentially pointing to them, but none as significant as the gun running update. The update contained a number of files and code regarding an alien UFO that might have crashed into Zancudo military base. Naturally, fans like Team Guru, a GTA 5 modding group, didn't wait for Rockstar to follow up. A tool was created to activate this new supply mission, but players had to complete 600 gun-running supply missions and start a supply run between 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. in-game to get the alien encounter. Unfortunately, it can only be done once. Not normal. What happens when a filmmaker gets his hands on a modded version of Grand Theft Auto 5 and uses its various cinematic tools to narrate a tale of murder? Not Normal is Matt McDonald's short film created with GTA 5 and it looks fairly spectacular. You wouldn't think such cinematography and direction possible, especially with one person at the helm, but it's well worth the watch. Charles in Driving. A Twitch channel called ScentDex had a rather interesting experiment for viewers to play with. An artificial intelligence named Charles that makes decisions based on single frames at a time and bases his decisions on just pixel data, as per its creator. So of course, Charles would be let loose in a car in GTA 5 as it learns to drive, careening through traffic and into the ocean. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Machinima is a good way for players of a particular game to flex their cinematic talents, even if it means recreating famous trailers. Case in point, Russian YouTube channel Kramer's Media, which remade more than an hour of Terminator 2 Judgment Day in Grand Theft Auto 5. It's all in Russian, and the effort is monumentally fascinating. Turbines of Destruction. Some people just want to watch the world burn, or in this case, slice and dice it with giant turbines. Players have been experimenting with the wind turbines farm since GTA 5 released. Things quickly turned insidious though, as turbines were used to block homes and eventually let loose on Los Santos to destroy everything. Just sit back and watch as someone attaches a few turbines to a train, for instance. 100 bodies. Sometimes you have to test things by throwing 100 human bodies at it. Case in point, the GTA 5 modding community's desire to throw 100 humans into a jumbo jet or into the rotors of a helicopter. You could call it sick, but this is nothing compared to what most people do in the Sims games. Kids shows. Extreme violence in Grand Theft Auto 5 is nothing new, especially with all of the modding and cinematic tools at one's disposal. However, some content creators use GTA 5 to create kids shows. Seriously, there are shows where Spider-Man and his best friend, Lightning McQueen, and yes, the Cars character, battle against baddies and sing nursery rhymes. 100 tanks versus the train. If you're not interested in seeing 100 people versus a chopper's rotors, then why not watch the game's unstoppable train battle 100 tanks? Not Point 4 Live attempted to stop the legendary locomotive using the tank blockade, but alas, some things are just not meant to be stopped. It's still pretty funny to watch, though, especially when you remember just how heavy those tanks can be. Budget Last of Us. Let's suppose you're getting sick of the posh urban landscape of Los Santos and want to see it fall into ruin. Fortunately, Rapidiment has turned a small portion of Los Santos city center into something akin to The Last of Us. Pick up a skin that resembles Joel, and boom, you've got a budget Naughty Dog title without all of the horrendous clickers out to get you. Yoshis Valley. Grand Theft Auto 5 isn't always about mass murder. Sometimes players just want to relax and play some Mario Kart. Mr. Vicio13 recognized the need for this and decided to recreate N64 Yoshi's Valley from Mario Kart 8 in GTA 5. Not only are the textures ripped straight from the game, but everything has been cleaned up and optimized for PC players to download and enjoy. Note 7 bombs. At one point in time, Samsung's Galaxy Note 7 was a lethal weapon, and by that we mean it literally exploded on you in the real world. The internet, as restrained as it can be, sarcasm emphasized, couldn't help making videos of a mod by Hitman Nico that turned the Note 7 into a bomb in Grand Theft Auto 5. Blowing up the dam. With a game as wide and expansive as Grand Theft Auto 5, it would make sense that its players would try the craziest things possible. For instance, the Land Act Dam. Why not try blowing it up? Try as they might, be it with missiles, blimps, nukes, explosive assault rifles, etc., it just won't blow up. Now, the real question is, has anyone tried ramming it with a train? Battlefield 1 trailer modernized. Topping it all off is another trailer recreation that showcases the power of Grand Theft Auto 5's tools. J57F actually went and recreated the Battlefield 1 trailer in GTA 5, but modernized pretty much everything. It's pretty funny in some places, especially when Michael DeSanta is seen blankly looking into the camera while a blimp is overhead. And that'll be about it for this one. If you guys like what we're doing at GamingBolt, please consider subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.